This suspense is by when you are going like this, the suspense is suspensing. The next minute, the suspense is already going south, and I was like, it's a very weird movie. Think of anything, any your definition of word, or now multiply it times two, or exaggerate it by six. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Adeduni, aka DunzTohDun. Yes. If this is your first time that you're going to stumble on this page, you're in the right place. Just click on the subscribe button so you do not miss out at all. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for always coming back. Yes, first off, I like to even apologize that I was supposed to upload a video last week. Yes, if I'm right, but I could not. Like, I tried, but I had cold and my voice was bad. I was, a lot of things was just happening to me. Like, you can even still tell a little from my voice, because I was just like, no, let me just come out and give my people something, so that, because earlier this year we said that we're going to be very consistent. Yes, so this is me trying to be consistent, even though it is hard. But no, 2024, no grief for anybody. Anyways, so today is going to be another movie review. Yes, and before I even start any movie, please, I think it's high time you guys recommended the movie for me, because I don't even know what I'm watching anymore. Netflix, Prime, name it, whatever place you're watching a movie, everything is not just making sense. I don't know, is it just me, or I'm losing interest with movies? I really do not even know. But once I start and I'm done, I'm like, okay, so did I just waste 2 hours of my life? If you guys can help me, good, please just recommend. So the first movie I'm going to recommend, or I'm going to review, is Adire. This is a Nigerian movie that you can find on Netflix, and it is 2 hours long. It is a story of a sex worker that you can tell that she's already tired of that particular job. She was hooked up at one night, and she decided that, okay, this was going to be the end of the road for her. She stole her boss's money and went into Oyo town, to start a new life, new spirits, new house, new everything, basically. And the person that played this role is Kehinde Bankole. So I think I actually watched this movie because of Kehinde Bankole. I tell you, it was because I saw her in the movie, that's why I watched the movie. So she started her life, and because she used to be a one-time sex worker, and she continued in Oyo town, and all the ladies were threatened. They were like, oh, who is this lady that is snatching our men? Who is this lady that wants to collect our men? And they had to report her to the pastor's wife, that one that claims holier than thou. There's some people that they are not holy, but then the way they think about religions, they judge people, and she's that kind of person. She actually made the old church abandon a girl because she got pregnant. Meanwhile, her own child is also pregnant out of wedlock, right underneath her nose. So, like, make it make sense. How can you not even see what is happening in your own house? Okay, so back to Adire, right? They were start threatening that. They were like, oh, who's this person that wants to snatch her man? That's how one of the ladies just barged into that's one of the ladies just barged into her house. I was like, where's my husband? Where's my husband? Where's my husband? And she was like, who's this one? Like, where are you coming from? Where is your husband? How? She's like, oh, look at you. Look how you're dressed. Look at, she just insulted the lady that, why would he want to sleep at home the way you are looking? Why would he want to be with you? Look at me. Look at you. So what are you saying? That's how the Adire now, explained and gave her tips on how to spice our bed and how to spice our sexual life. And she now gave her one piece of Adire, a lingerie, right? Yes, I forgot to mention that she actually makes a lingerie on the side, even while she was still a sex worker. That's how Adire gave her a lingerie in Adire. That's how on that night the lady just went to her husband and she was very shy. I was like, don't remove that thing. I love it. This is what I've always wanted you to put on, and everyone really testified that, the Adire was doing wonders, if you get what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah, I know you understand. I know you understand that one. Okay. So, even the pastor's wife was like, this lady, this prostitute, blah 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 blah, she cannot come into this church, she cannot do that. And they were like, hey, do you know what this lady has done to us? Do you know how she has saved us? Do you know how she has saved our men? Do you know how she has actually made us spice things? She's like, no, we can't leave her because of whatever you have to say or whatever beef you have with her, because she has helped us, and she created that friendship and community with the other ladies. And all of a sudden, after like several months, our former boss found out that she's in Oyo State and came, and she said that, and he said, see, the only thing that you can do right now is to work for me, against her will. And she didn't want that life. She was already okay in Oyo town, and again, she already met someone that probably would marry her. And that one was not even like trying to like just have sex with her, you get, just like marriage. And she was like, oh no. To just cut the long story short, after so much dragging and fight, she killed the man. I think she actually hit something on the man's head and he died. And afterward, the child ended the scene, and she got to the that man that wanted to marry her. The whole community, even the pastor's wife, even came to her and was like, oh, she's sorry, and she learned her lessons. And afterwards, they ended the scene. Everybody lived happily ever after. This movie, to be honest, if not for Kenny Bankole, it is just a very ordinary movie, like very, very ordinary movie. So predictable. You can tell that, of course, after so many years, the boss will come back. We want to make, like, it's just like the normal, regular movie that anybody can write, and you can even tell what's going to happen. For this movie, I'm going to rate it a 6. The next movie I'm going to recommend is Saltburn. So this movie, right? I saw it on Twitter, right? It was I saw this movie trending on Twitter. A lot of people were posting about it, like, what kind of weird movie is this? This movie is weird, it's creepy. Is this another? What is this movie about? Okay, let me just go see it. Then I started. It's on Prime. This movie is freaking 2 hours plus. And I was like, Adeduni, do you really want to do this? But then I said, okay, fine, let me just push through and continue watching. Then the first 30 to 45 minutes was so boring. I was like, I don't understand. Is there another Saltburn that I'm not seeing, or this is the Nigerian version of Saltburn and I'm watching? I kept asking myself a lot of questions like that. Then that's how I got to, I think immediately after that 45 minutes, I started seeing things. I was like, okay, now I get it. Like, so I just want to prepare you ahead that this movie is a very weird movie. Think of your definition of weird, but now multiply it times 2 or exaggerate it by 6. Okay, I'm just joking. It's not that bad. Yeah. So let me just tell you the movie because I'm already talking plenty. This is the story of a nerd, a normal random guy that was just about his books at the first thing, and he just wanted to go to the library, just wanted to read. But then on this fateful day, another guy, his name is Oliver. Yes, on this fateful day, another guy, which is called Felix, had a flat tire with his bicycle, and he offered to help. Felix was so surprised, like, oh, you're the new guy, right? I don't know you, and you just gave me your bicycle. Wow, that is really nice. Then the next day, he invited him, to the clique of his friends, and he was like, oh, this is the guy that saved me the day before, and they all drank, they were happy and everything. They became close. They started talking about life, started talking about their family. It's just normal way that you make friends with people, right? Then he started saying a lot of things. There was even one time that he went to his room and started crying that, oh, is that just hit his head? He's had it. They've taken him to the hospital, but then he had to go to the rehab. He was just saying a lot of things, and Felix fell for that. He fell for that, and it was like, okay. And Felix, being someone that is from a wealthy home, was like, oh my god, like, he's really sorry. And when they were even on break, he was like, okay, why not just come over to Saltburn? You can meet my family, we can dine together, enjoy the summer together, that kind of thing, right? That's how he got there, and he started acting weird, started manipulating the nephew. He even tried to even get down at Felix's sister. And even when the nephew even told Felix that this is your friend that you brought, you know what he did? He tried to, like, lie. He lied and he told, Felix that, of course, what do you expect? He doesn't want, he just said a lot of things, and Felix was like, oh, it better not be true. But then, I believe you, I don't believe you. That kind of thing. Meanwhile, is that the one line, just catching everybody's head, putting everybody's head together. Then on his birthday, right, they already told him that, which was even weird, because I was like, what kind of family is this one? You people want to celebrate, a stranger's, okay, well, not really a stranger, but your son's friend's birthday, and you really want to like celebrate it big, because they felt like, oh, he has an orphan, he doesn't have friends, so he's already family. Then on his birthday, Felix got a call from his parents, and he said, okay, he just put him in his car and said, see, you don't want to see your parent, but I'm going to take you right now to your parent. He was like, no, he doesn't want to go. The father is sick. The mother is mad. It just started saying a lot of things. While on the side, he was doing a lot of things too, a lot of weird things that I don't even think I can say, because by the time I say it, I don't know if they will flag my YouTube channel. I don't even know, and I can't even censor it. So it's just weird, like very weird sexual activities. Let's just put it like that. Then when they got to the parents' house, Felix now realized that the parents are perfectly fine. They were okay, nothing was wrong with them, and he was like, okay, I thought you said that your parents were this and this, and he was like, he's going to explain. At that moment, that was when he's really supposed to just say, see, don't worry, stay with your parents, be with them, don't bother coming back now. But Felix, because of his own good, and Felix was not like, since we already promised your birthday, just come, but after this night, we will go to your house. You won't believe that it was that night that he killed Felix. It was that night, the second night, that he killed the sister, even killed the father, make sure that they sent the nephew out. The mother, the only surviving person, the mother, they even jammed again in a restaurant, and you won't believe what this guy did. This guy now disguised and made it look as if, he wanted to just be with them and, take care of her, and she died. And he inherited all their properties, made sure that the woman signed his name as like the next of kin or something, or willed all the properties to her, willed all the properties to him rather. It was that later they were now showing us that this guy actually planned everything, even from the part that the bicycle had a flat tire. He planned it from that part so that he could gain all the properties and claim everything. And I was like, how can this guy be this weird? Like, how can you be that crazy? And at the end of it, he got that. He got everything. He got the properties, got the houses, the cars, everything. Like an estate, a very big estate. He got everything. And I was just like, oh wow, makes sense. It is a good movie. It is long. The first 45 minutes, very boring. You might sleep off. You get bored. If you can push through, yeah, you like it. And it is weird. So that is a disclaimer. I already said it. It is very weird. There are like so many weird sexual activities that you just be like, so is it a fetish? Or like, I remember that I was tweeting, I was asking that, is this some kind of fetish or is normal? Because I really do not know. But then, it's okay. You can watch it. You learn a thing or two from it. I would rate this movie a 7. The third movie I'm going to rate is Fool Me Once, and this is a series. I think it's about 8 to 9 episodes, right? If I'm correct, 8 to 9 episodes, and you can find it on Netflix. And this movie, I tell you, this movie, I don't even know. At some point, I was even angry. But when I started, I was like, God, this is the kind of, because I like movies that, it puts me on my feet. I'm like, the suspense is top notch. But I tell you, this suspense is like when you are going like this, the suspense is suspensing. The next minute, the suspense is already going south. And I was like, even me, that I'm not a producer, right? I'm not a producer. I don't act. I'm not an actor. All I do is just watch movie. I already knew, the killer from episode 2. And I was just like, so why did you now stress us to episode 8 or so? I can't even remember. Is it 7 or 8? I'm very sure that it's more than 5. Why did you now stress us to episode 7? So that was just leave it as movie. Leave it as movie. Don't stress us. Okay, see, I'm talking too much. So let me just tell you. So this is a story of a lady, right? And the lady we used to be one time, a military person, and she's always there, fighting war and everything. And he left her husband, and there's a husband, there's our elder sister. Sorry, there's a husband, there's a younger sister, and kids and family. And she was called that the younger sister is dead. I was like, oh, she's sorry that she was murdered in the house. So it wasn't from that side. I was like, yeah, girl, let's start. This is what I love to see. You get now, like, that first scene vibe now. The next few scenes, they killed the man, the husband, and she was there when they killed the husband. And I was like, why is it that death is just following everybody in this family? They shot the husband twice. Then they started investigating that, oh, who killed the husband? So they started from, okay, let's try to look for who killed the husband, who killed the elder sister. So she was trying to look for who killed the younger sister, while the police was trying to look for who killed the husband. And do you know the thing that I even knew the person that killed the husband was when they said, okay, this gun, okay, so you have a gun, right? So let's take it for I don't know what the word is now. Is it analysis or something? I can't remember. Yeah, you can help me in the comment section. So they took the gun to maybe some testing to just know that if it's really like the same bullet that shot, or the same kind of gun that shot the husband. And at that instance, they found out that it was the same bullet that shot the sister and that shot the husband. Please, who is your suspect? Like, is it not just so easy that are gone? So it's either that she killed the husband, and probably the husband killed the younger sister. And at the end of the day, that's what happened. The husband killed the younger sister because she knew a lot of things about their own company, right? But and she was ready to spill. She wanted to like cast them, and the husband did not want that. So the husband went to her house, murdered her. And she, because she already found that even though the husband was trying to be very, very smart and trying to deceive her, then she called the husband, was like, can we see? Then the husband did not know that she had already like removed the bullet of the gun. So when they got there, he was like, I know that you killed my sister. What's up? Why did you kill my sister? The husband wanted to shoot her too, like straight up like that. And thank God that there was no bullet in the gun. Then she shot him twice. Period. End of discussion. At the end of the day, the whole family went to jail. I was like, why are you stressing everybody? Why are you stressing us? Like, that movie stressed me. I cannot lie. See, if you watch that movie, you can be angry. By the time you now realize that, so what is all this merry-go-round for? Because it was totally unnecessary. For this movie, the suspense is just like 20%, and the unnecessariness, I don't know if there's something like that, is 80%. So if you just want to watch it, just watch it for maybe you don't have any crime or suspense-filled series to watch. I'm going to rate this movie a 5 because of the stress. The last movie I'm going to review is Lift, and this is a Kevin Hart movie. I mean, when I saw Kevin Hart, I was like, okay, let's have some comedy. Anything that involves Kevin Hart, that it's comedy. But this is a new movie. Kevin Hart was so serious, and I was like, okay, what is going on? Like, it was not even like trying to be funny. It was not trying to be anything. It was just like so much seriousness. I was like, okay, let's think like this is a serious movie. Like, and it really gave that movie some touch of seriousness, because you're expecting Kelvin Hart to crack you up and everything, but I was like, straight to business, let's do what we have to do. And the movie can be found on Netflix. It's about 1 hour 30 minutes if I'm right here, and it's about a heist, right? Kelvin Hart is a leader of a gang. They have like 5 other guys, one that disguised, the tech guys, the ones that remove the bomb, like so many, that it's a complete gang really. So what they do is steal. And the first scene started off with a bidding of a particular artist piece, right? They were like bidding for the artist. I think they bid to like I can't remember, to be honest, but let's say that I think they bid to like maybe $7 million or something. And Kevin Hart was actually the one. All of a sudden they kidnapped the artist, and when they kidnapped the artist, they now told the artist that, okay, so this is it, we already stole this thing, but then you're still going to get your cut. We'll just increase the fee, and we'll get our own share, you get your own share. And you're like, I was like, okay, good. After that, then the police officers, the Interpol, right, decided looking for them. Apparently, Kelvin Hart's ex-girlfriend is now at Interpol, right? And she was like, I know them, don't worry, I'm going to get them. And Abbas was like, calm down, don't worry, let's not even get them to go to jail or anything, but we need them to help us run a deal. And here's the deal, right? The deal is that they're going to help us steal some gold bars from a very influential man, and they give it to us, and we clear their names off, for any crimes or criminal acts. Thief deal 50-50, everybody's okay. Then they now send Kelvin Hart's girlfriend to come, and ex rather, to come and tell them. And now on and they were like, okay, I think we're going to do it. At first I was like, how will a thief agree to this kind of thing? You will steal gold bars for the police officers because you want to bring down a highly influential man, and you now give them like this, oh yeah, take, and you will now go because they promised you what. I was like, okay, sure, let's see what's going to happen. And after that, they started planning. Okay, so how are we going to do? So they were transporting the gold bars in a plane, and the plan was to actually switch planes. So a plane is going to go like underneath it. They're going to transport the gold bars into their own plane, and that's it. But that's how one of the team members chickened out, and I was like, I can't do this, I'm so sorry. And I was like, voila, this person is out, so they're definitely going to catch you people. After a while, they got into the plane and they were like acting normal as if nothing's going to happen, because they already know that there were people also, protecting the gold. People guarding the gold too, they already noticed them, and they were like, so they started fighting. They hijacked the plane, and we did not even know that. So they caught him. They caught one of the guys as they were about to transfer the plane. My God, I was like, everything has been casted. So they were like started fighting and everything. They switched planes. They took them to the other plane and like, we are going to our boss. So you people think you're white, you want to steal our plane. Instead of the stupid Interpol officer, right, the boss that actually told them to do the runs for them, instead of him to just say that, oh, okay, protect them. That's why he called I don't even know, these people that you call when people are trying to like bomb the city. So you just called them, and you now told those ones that, oh, they are terrorists, so that they should bring down the plane. And everybody was just like, and those ones that are like, okay, if you don't signify who you are right now, on the count of 1 to 5, we're going to bring down the plane. And because they already got the airplane was from a tech guy, so it has a lot of functions, like sync functions. So there's this part that you can actually type and it will display on the airplane, right? And they just wrote there that, oh, there are civilians on board. So that's why those ones just like terminated. They're like, okay, fine, that's fine, there are civilians on board, we can't proceed to action or to bomb or bring down the plane. Idiots, man. That's how when they got there, they now got to the boss. The boss wanted to kill all of them, and at the end of the day, the Interpol, right, they got there too. They got there and they arrested the man. Although the man was even trying to like hide that, oh, he did not kill anybody. They now played, because Kevin Hart was working with tech guys like pro, so they just replayed. When you say flash like that, okay, look at you, how you killed this person, and they arrested him. They gave the gold bars. Even the lady was like, so one of the other colleagues now told the lady that you won't believe that this guy actually wanted to bring you guys down. Then he slapped him and just gave the badge and said, I'm not interested anymore, and started working with them, Kelvin Hart, and they started loving each other. Then that's how we were just driving. Kelvin was like, I have a surprise for you, so I bought this piece of heart for you because I know how much you really love it. Then again, another surprise, we got the gold. And the guy was like, how did you guys get the gold? He said, and actually the guy that chickened out did not chicken out. It was part of the plan, but it did not inform the ex-girlfriend, because so that she won't, she's working with the force now, so they cannot tell her anything. They already got the gold. They actually dunked the gold inside the ocean, and they created their own fake gold bars. So they thought that the golds were the original. Before they found out, they've gone. This movie is okay, so predictable. If you love Kelvin Hart, yes, you can give it a thought. And you just like any movie that involves eyes, yes, you can give it a thought. But then aside that, you can tell that, of course, everybody knows that a thief will never drop goals. Like, even I don't know, but everybody knows that it's really so hard that they will drop those gold bars, right? So I'm going to rate this movie 5/10. Thank you, everyone. That's the end of today's movie review. Do well to drop your comment. Let me know your ratings on this movie. Let me know the kind of movies you want me to review, and also don't forget to recommend a movie for me. Yes, thank you very much. Till next time, it's still your girl, DunzTohDun. Bye.